In an earlier video, we talked about 5 simple steps to kind of start in Schoology. Now we're going to take that a little bit farther and break down some different parts. So today we're going to talk about assignments in Schoology, how easy they are to create, all the different options you have, and everything that could help you as a teacher to make your years as successful as possible. So, in Schoology, this is my sandbox course. I'm going to show you how to make an assignment. So, in the materials page, we have add materials, add an assignment. Now, I want to clarify something. We talked about making everything in your resources in a previous video about Schoology. However, when you try to make an assignment in your resources, you do not have the same options. So these are the options I have if I try to make it in my resources. I'm going to pull Schoology up real quick on another tab. Week 1, integers. All right, let's go back. If I try to make an assignment in here, I have all these extra options. And for me, these two are very important for what I'm doing. It may not be that way for you. I've also had trouble, sometimes links and things do not attach in here and save in your resources. So, for right now, what I recommend is we should put I would make some sort of sandbox course to do all this stuff in, and then you can copy it over. So, as we were talking about, okay, we're in here. These are all, we have the name, okay, that we can do. You can type in your description here. You have all of these text options. This is color, background color, some different formatting options. Here you can add a link and you can insert content from here, or you can do it down here in the resources. There are a few different options, whether you do it from resources or from content, depending on what you want to do. Spell check, you can change the size a little bit here, or just change the font size here. Now, if you do not have all these bars, you can click this little tiny arrow over here, and it will close and expand and give you these options. So if you can't see all these options, that's where you can toggle that off and on. Down here, we have the ability to add a file straight from our computer. We have the ability to link or embed, okay? So why I think, again, if we expand this, we also have the link option here. There is no embed option up here. So if you want to actually embed from a link, you want to go to the link at the bottom. If you wanted the video to be here and your students did not have to leave Schoology, you can embed a YouTube video. If you just try to add a YouTube video, oops, back too far out, from your content here, you will have to search YouTube for the video. And the YouTube search algorithm doesn't always pull up stuff based off their title. So it may be difficult to find the video you want. So if you've already found it on YouTube, so I just use one of my videos, you can click the share button, and there's an embed button. Click it, copy there's this code here. All right, you can copy that link, and I'm gonna embed the video. If you want to give it a title, you can, but you don't have to. Now it says embedded media. It will not actually show up until I submit it and create it. All right. Second thing, Google Drive assignments. If you want to upload something from Google Drive, like maybe a Google Doc that you want them to type on, you can do that from your Google Drive. So let's just find a folder that has something in it. Okay. So if I wanted to do a Google Doc and attach it, click attach, It's there. It made a copy for all my kids. However, if your school system pays for Kami and you have all the features, I don't know what all comes in the free Kami, but if you upload it with Kami and your students have a touchscreen device, or any device really, touchscreen makes it to where they can use a stylus to write on. They can write with a mouse if they'd like. You can pick the assignment the exact same way. I can pick the one that I want, click it. Kami will make it a PDF for you and give all the students a copy. Then they have the option to open it with Kami and they can write on it, add text boxes and that sort of thing. All right, so this is why I make the assignments in my sandbox, is so I can do this and don't have to do it again. Categories, you can make grading categories, select your period, the factor, change your grading scales if you want to, align them with course objectives. All right, another cool feature over here, if you want to add an audio recording or an audio video recording of yourself, you can do that straight here from your resources. However, it's just going to be a picture of you. It's not going to be your screen or anything. If you need an actual video of your screen or something, I have videos on that in the description below. External tool, this is more of an administrator or like IT department kind of person. You will have to have some sort of consumer key a lot of times, and we don't have those in school systems. So it would be more difficult for you to use that, okay, than what you would have. All right, at the last thing on the bottom, we have different options. You can individually assign to a student if you want to. You can, and that's one of my coworkers. You can lock the assignment. You can turn submissions on and off. You can publish or not publish, so you could make this and publish it later. You can cut on grading statistics or comments. You can turn the comments on and off there as well. And the last thing is I can copy it to one of my other courses. All right, so let's say I had a Kami file in here. Let's go back to the same one I had, and I put it in there. And all right, and let's say I also wanted to put this in my same class in week 1, August. I'm not going to change any of that right now. Okay, and then I'm going to create. Great. So now it's there. It's just a test because I'm testing this out. I can open the PDF with Kami. Here is my YouTube video built in. All right. So that's built in there for us. We also have, so let's go and see what it looks like when I copied it over and did it at the same time in this other class. Okay, test, there, and there. So everything's exactly the same as I made it in the other. Okay, so again, you do not have all of those options if you create it in resources. So my suggestion is to make it in a sandbox course and then put it over there. But that's pretty much everything that you need to know about making an assignment in Schoology. Same as always, if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments, shoot me an email. Thanks for stopping by and learning a little bit today.